going to move right into the next one, which is Alexis Davis versus Julija Stoliarenko.
Yeah, you got the Kate. I actually like Alexis Davis has been around for so long.
Yeah.
37. I feel like she's honestly like kind of a pioneer in the women's MMA field.
And she's still good.
Yeah. Storlanko, on the other hand, 28 years old, Lithuanian. She's lost her last two in a row. And she only won. She only barely got through Lisa Verzosa in her Invicta Series fight before the UFC. Before that, she was doing well. She was stopping people within like she was Ronda Rouseying people, stopping them in like 20 seconds,
Right.
30 seconds with arm bars and shit. But at the end of the day, she got subbed in her last fight. Put it that way. And then you got Alexis Davis, who's a Cesar Gracie alum. She did lose her last fight against Pani Kianzad, but Pani Kianzad's a beast. She beat Sabina Mazo in her fight before that. So she did lose 3 fights in a row, so she is 1-4 in her last 5. But at the end of the day, I kind of like the veteranship that she has. You know, she's nasty in the clinch. She'll take the fight down. She's not. I wouldn't say she's elite by any means, but at the same time, she could kind of do her thing when it goes anywhere.
Yeah, Alexis Davis is more of a gatekeeper at this point, but still very good.
Yeah, and like she'll bully you up against the fence. Like she's not afraid to do that. Like she'll do that all day.
That Pani Kianzad fight, she put up a fucking. I think that she won at least one round in that fight. She put on a hell of a show. That striking was unbelievable.
Yeah, she did her thing. Like she's pretty good everywhere. So like I just like her well-roundedness against Julija Stoliarenko.
Yeah,
I'm kind of confidently bet Alexis Davis via decision this weekend. Put it that way.
Alexis Davis, like I'm gonna bring up that Kianzad fight again. I think honestly, judges could have scored. I know it was a unanimous decision for Pani Kianzad, but the judges could have scored it 2-1 for Davis. I could have totally seen that happening.
I kind of saw that when I saw the fight too.
Yeah, right. It was very close, and it's just heartbreaking when you're fighting someone like that. Like you can't get a win, 1-4 in your last 5, but still putting on a hell of a performance.
Facts.
It just comes down to she's been a little unlucky recently. I think she still got it. Like you said, she's good everywhere. She's got black belts in BJJ and Japanese jiu-jitsu. Submissions are slick. Julija Stoliarenko 0-3 so far under the UFC umbrella. 1-1 on that tough season 28. She's finished 9 of her 10 wins, all by sub. Has a BJJ brown belt. Level of competition hasn't been that good, honestly, besides her UFC fights. The two fighters are definitely at different parts of their careers, almost 10 years apart. But I've said it before, Storlanko just doesn't look like she has the skills to compete at this high level competition.
Yeah, she might need some more time or something. I mean,
I don't know. Yeah,
she's a solid grappler.
Yeah, she's all right, but she just hasn't showed anything.
She just hasn't showed it in the big show yet.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna go with the 37-year-old Alexis Davis in this one.
Yeah, I rarely take the old heads, so
yeah, right. Well,
eat up on it.
We're agreeing so far on this card. I think four agreements in a row. We're both gonna go with Alexis Davis in this one.